Let me bring on a special guest. I told her I'd bring her on. Her name is Leslie. Leslie, I'm going to promote you to panelist. Leslie, are you doing shots while you're writing policies? What is that?
Not today, no.
Now I know how you're writing so much business. I'm just kidding. I'm kind of jealous. Look at all that.
Oh.
Leslie is with the
Mhm.
Jeremy Redaball Agency. Leslie, tell us a little bit more about yourself. How long have you been on the team there with Jeremy?
I've been on here since late January, so a little bit less than 2 months.
Okay, a little bit less than 2 months. Well, welcome to the team.
Mhm.
I'm super excited to get to work with you in my program.
Yeah.
What did you do before coming on board with Jeremy? Were you in insurance?
I was working a different Allstate agency, and then prior to that, I was actually working for State Farm.
Okay, so how many years have you been in insurance?
About a year.
Okay, just about a year. Wow, you're
Mhm.
still relatively new.
Mhm.
Now you're brand new to Jeremy's agency, and Jeremy's amazing. He's one of the CWC founding members. He's been with us literally since day one, almost 6 full years now. He's in Craig Wiggins
Mhm.
Inner Circle program, where Craig works with agency owners directly. And then he stepped up last year and invested in my program and allows me to work with their teams. That's really cool. So I've had the pleasure of coaching you a couple times.
Mhm.
And your prior agencies, and let's not talk negatively about any other prior carriers or other agencies, but at your prior agencies, how are you selling? Were you selling on price first or coverage? Just be honest.
Price, for sure.
For sure. Price
Yeah,
for sure. You
100%.
came on board with Jeremy Redaball, and y'all are
Mhm.
West Virginia, kind of a small state. West Virginia is really a southern state. I don't really think of it being as a southern state, but it's a southern state. Y'all got some rednecks, some hillbillies up there. Keep in mind, I'm down here in Alabama. That's a small state. It's not like you're in Dallas, Texas, or New York
Mhm.
City or something like that. Small state, but y'all are writing a ton of business. Last week, that team wrote 47 items in 5 days, y'all. 47 items amongst three producers in 5 days for this size agency where it's located is amazing. You did a lot of that production.
Mhm.
Tell us, when you came on board with Jeremy, what did he train you differently? What have you learned from me in CWC, and how is that
Mhm.
helping you in your role?
Yeah, of course. Jeremy has gotten me out of that mindset of selling based on price. There is a lot of pressure, just what comes with our role, right? Because we work for, our commission. So selling off price was always so big to me in my head because I was like, well, if I don't get the price right, I'm not going to get my sales right. But when he taught me how to kind of work through getting out of that mindset, working through selling on value, listening a little bit more when I'm building rapport, that's helped me so much more on selling umbrella policies. I had never sold an umbrella policy ever,
Never in the past
ever,
year, your whole
ever,
time, never one.
never once.
Well, I'm trying to like build up to the email.
Uh-huh.
Did you know he sent me an email about you?
No, I think we touched on it briefly, but I didn't know like what it said word for word.
You want to look at it? Is
Hmm.
it okay if, like hundreds of people read this email about you from your boss?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that cool? Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Hang on one second. Jeremy Radaball on Thursday, March 2nd, 2:34 p.m. What's up, man? Hope you're good, brother. I love Jeremy. He's amazing. You're working with a great agent.
Hmm.
Seriously, he has a big heart. He cares about his team. He wants you to win. He wants you to succeed. He told me before he brought you on how excited he was about you. So we were talking about you before he even came on board. These girls are straight fire. We were at 47 items from last Thursday through yesterday. On top of that, we have a lot of stuff in the pipeline. So we're rocking mailers, leads, friends and family, CRIs. We're all hitting, right? Could you imagine if we were winning on requotes and winbacks too? That's what we're going to work on. And that's what we worked on, right? Because he does invest a lot in leads and marketing for y'all, but y'all are doing a great job generating outside sales too. But then this next paragraph, I thought there was a typo. I thought this was a typo, y'all. Leslie closed her first outbound requote in the agency in months, not just her first, but the first outbound requote for the agency in months. She's starting to fire on all cylinders. She's still writing her umbrella streak. PUP stands for personal umbrella policy. She's still writing her umbrella streak. Every single household she has closed, has an umbrella. 9 households, 9 different households. You've gotten the entire household 9 times,
Mm.
written 40 items. Now, this was through last Thursday. Have you closed some business since last Thursday?
I believe I closed another home. Yeah,
Another home, maybe
another
some other thing.
household. Yeah,
Have you kept your umbrella streak alive?
I have.
You've
I'm
kept the
still
umbrella streak alive, y'all.
alive.
So she's writing all this business. You set a goal of 40,000 for yourself in March. Keep in mind, y'all, West Virginia is kind of a lower premium state, which so that
Mhm,
would be about 65 items, just under
mhm.
3 a day. You are amazing. So you're telling me you just started with him like 5, 6 weeks ago. You've written over 9 households now. Every single one has an umbrella.
Every single one.
Every single one. Let me take it back to just me, CWC me. Wow.
Mm,
I thought it was a typo. So when we got on our training, was it earlier this week or late last week? I was like,
mhm.
Jeremy, man, why is this typo in here? There's no way. There's no way. 9 out of 9, all 100% of her business, all has the umbrella. And you said, yes, it's true. So I just want to commend you. I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing. And what I tell you the other day, I don't think I would have a 9 out of 9 streak. You're beating what I would probably be able to do. And I wrote these scripts. So tell us just a little bit more about your success. Tell us a little bit more about your goals and where you see yourself going there with Jeremy and his team.
Yeah, of course. So I most definitely am trying to keep that streak alive as long as I can. I know eventually it will break, right? Because not everybody's gonna want it. Not everybody is insurance minded, which is okay. But one thing that I feel like has helped me so much is when I'm building rapport, I never really gave it so much importance before. I kind of felt like I just got to keep the conversation going to get this quote. Um, but learning the importance of building rapport, I started to listen to what they care about most. So when it comes to presenting that umbrella policy, I'm telling them, hey, that vehicle that you've invested so much into, your home that you've been building for the past 15 years, your things of that nature. When I started to appeal to that emotional side of them, showing them that, you put so much into this, why wouldn't you want to protect it? Why would you want to risk losing that? Right. So most definitely it's been a really, really great 5, 6 weeks here at Jeremy's office. I have to say that this team, you're most definitely right. This team is amazing. We really are. Jeremy told me right before he hired me, he said, this is the dream team. And I didn't really think much about it. I just thought, that everybody says it about their team. But Joseph, this is the dream team. Most definitely. I'm very excited to continue a journey here with Jeremy and his Allstate agency.
Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Man, I'm so glad y'all found each other. He is a
Mhm.
real great agent. He cares about you. He wants you to win. And by golly, you're going to win. What's your goal? Like, where do you see yourself at the end of this month of March? Keep in mind, we still have 17 full days left. This is a crazy long month. Where do you
Mhm.
see yourself this month?
I most definitely want to minimum get to that 40,000. But at the pace where I'm at right now, I'm trending for a good amount more. I think about 60 or 70. So if I can get there, then I'm shooting for the stars.
I love it.
Mhm.
Now, have you ever heard about a special award that we have at Craig Wiggins Coaching called the Century Club Award? Have you ever heard of that?
I don't think so.
You ever heard about that? So the
Mm-mm.
Century Club Award is something really neat, and I want you to shoot for it at
Okay.
some point this year. Keep climbing your ladder. Leslie, before I tell you this, if I walked you outside your house and I said, Leslie, jump on the roof or you're not meeting our expectations and you're going to fail here, would you feel like a failure? Because you can't jump on the roof.
Mm.
Can't do
Yeah.
that, right?
Mm-mm.
But if we laid a ladder against the wall and you just climb the next rung on the ladder, you'd be on the roof in no time, right?
Yep.
So what I'm about to tell you might seem impossible to some of y'all watching, some of you listening think, oh, that's not possible. We have an award called the CWC Century Club Award. What that means is 100 items written in 1 month from one person. 100 items in 1 month. Leslie, would it surprise you to know we've sent probably 300 of those all around the country to team members all around the country, hundreds of them. We've sent thousands more of our gold and bronze awards. That's for a 25% increase over a 3-month average. That's the bronze award. 50% increase over a 3-month average is our gold award. We've sent thousands of those to team members all across the country. I think you will be in the running for the Century Club at some point this year. I'm not trying to rush you, not trying to pressure you. And you know what? If you never hit 100, but you get to where you're doing 75 to 85 a month consistently, 90 policies a month consistently, you know how amazing that is?
Mm,
That would be awesome, right? So my
mm,
big challenge to you is to just keep climbing that ladder. Just
okay.
keep climbing that ladder. I love that you're on track for such a great month. You've got an amazing streak going.
Mm,
Keep up the good work because it's working.
mm.
It's working. I'm
Thank
really
you.
impressed.
Thank
And
you.
seriously, I don't say that often, but to be so new to insurance, so new to this way of selling, what you're doing is impressive. I'm impressed with you.
Thank
Okay.
you. Hmm.
But don't settle and don't get comfortable. Comfort and complacency are very dangerous words. Don't get comfortable. Don't get complacent. Keep pushing yourself. Okay.
Hmm. Will do.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make you not a panelist.
Mhm.
I'm really hoping this doesn't kick you off. So, I'm changing you
Okay.
to an attendee. But if it kicks you off, jump back in, girl, so you can watch the
I will.
training. Okay.
Of
For
course.
your time. Jeremy, I think you're watching too. Thank you for letting me talk with Leslie in front of everybody. I appreciate you giving me her time and your time. Thank you for sharing. All
Yes.
right.
Thank you. Hmm.
I'll see you on the next live training soon. All right.
All
Let's
righty.
change her back to an attendee and hope I don't kick her off. I don't know what's about to happen, y'all. So I just moved her as an attendee. Did it work? I think it worked. I don't know if she's kicked off or not. Okay. Let me go back to my PowerPoint here. I hope that inspires y'all out there. And honestly, it takes a lot to impress me. I'm not lying. I've never had a team member have a 9 out of 9 streak. A brand new team member have a 9 out of 9 streak. I'm impressed, Jeremy Redball. You're doing great work, man. And you too, Leslie. Okay, back to the PowerPoint. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's